And done. Okay, hi everybody. Jacob Christensen here, and today I'm going to be playing some of Jazza's art games, and we're going to get a little character prompt to see what we can draw. So let's see, character challenge, what do we got there? Yeah, design, character challenge, let's go. Okay. A mad kid that is Wait, no. I wish I could read. Alright, so the prompt we got is a mad kid that is pondering life who is wearing a top hat. Okay. Let's do this. This should be fun. Alright. Okay. So let's see here. A mad kid. Okay. So we got a kid here. So he's not going to be... Oh, where are we? Oh, that's pretty big. So, yeah, you know what? Whatever. Oops. Let's see if I can pop out 3 of these things today. Alright. So we got a mad kid who's pondering life. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, okay, so let's see here. Get his little body started. Give this kid some attitude because he's mad. Yeah. But he's also pondering life, so. Yeah, like, you know, he's pondering life, but he's also a little impatient with it, you know? It's like, yeah. I'll give him make him tapping his foot there. Yeah, okay. Well, let's see if we can actually straighten up some of these body proportions. Yeah, okay. What I got wrong is his legs. His legs aren't long enough. Shame on me. Well, you learn everything new. You learn everything. You learn something new every day. Alright, so here we go. So we go on a mad kid who is pondering life. He's pondering life. So, and he's wearing a top hat. He's wearing a top hat. Okay. So, give him a good proper top hat. A nice good proper top hat. You know, one that a good ponderer would be proud of. So, let's see here. Just get him all. Oh, we could really have some fun with the hair there. I'll start the hair later though. Alright. Let's just get down some of his basic shapes here. Let's see here. Yeah, get rid of all this nonsense. So we can appreciate it more. Nah, just to get a clearer picture. Yeah. Alright. Let's see here. So he's contemplating life, right? So, let's see. We gotta give him an upset yet curious expression. So we got a bit of a task here with the face. Because he's gotta be mad. So he's grumpy. But then also, he's gotta be wondering about stuff. What do we got here? Oof. Yeah, we'll give him intense eyebrows. Blocks of expressions. Majestic blocks of expressions. Alright, I think this face is coming out pretty good. But it doesn't really sell me as a... Like, I'm not buying he's a kid, so... Let's see here. What is the classic... Alright. So, let's see here. This neck's too long is the problem. Yeah, he needs larger limbs. Because child's just built for it. Alright. Yeah, he's just most upset. Upset. Very upset child. I'm getting into this. I think Jazza might be onto something with this whole just make an app to make it right. Alright, so that's a little too sketchy for my liking, but you know what? Well, let's get this guy some socks and good proper shoes. Good proper shoes. Because every kid deserves good proper shoes. Not every kid has good proper shoes. A lot of kids don't actually, but you know what? I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's... Need to find a logo for his t-shirt. Give that a little bit of a think. Oh wait, there we go. Give him the old classic tennis shoes. I think that's how you draw tennis shoes. I don't know, I might have to confirmize that later. Alright. Okay. Alright, so let's see here. We got room for 2 more prompts, I think. So let's see here. Let's try to get a second one. Alright. Alright, let's go again. Boom. Let's see what our prompt is. And it says, a girl from a faraway land that likes opera who's wearing makeup. Oh, geez. Geez, Jazza. That's a mouthful. Oh, we're getting into the kids, though. All these girls and boys. So I'm just... beginning to think maybe... Yeah, I'm drawing too intense here, peeps. Let me see if I can, oops. Let me see if I can just chill out a minute and actually just give myself a good, like, light sketch. That's right. Got too excited there and forgot you're supposed to sketch light. From a faraway land. Okay, well, so that like the fact she's from a faraway land opens up the possibilities up by quite a bit. Really does. All right. I think we're gonna give her the... Yeah. We're gonna give her them fancy opera glasses. Because, like, I don't care if like how short-sighted or how far you can see. If you go into the opera, you're gonna bring those glasses along with you. Doesn't you're not gonna even need to use them, but it's just you gotta. For me, it's just like you gotta. Why would you go to the opera if you couldn't bring your little opera glasses? Let's see here. Faraway land. Okay. So let's just give her a little bit of an expression. Faraway land, eh? I don't know. Like, the fact that she's from a faraway land opens up a lot of possibilities in the wardrobe department. And she has to be wearing makeup. All right. Okay. That changes the expression when you put lipstick on it. I think I'll save that for later. Yes. But the fact she's wearing makeup. What is makeup? What is makeup? I don't even know anymore. See, I made her left hand way too big. Okay. But you see, the funny thing about like recording this stuff is you gotta keep talking, and boy, I'm not used to talking while I'm drawing. I'm used to singing or you know, doing little happy things, you know, dancing in my chair. That's the kind of stuff that I do usually. So that's what I like to do. But the fact that you are all watching me right now makes me mighty conscious about it. Mighty conscious. You know, she's from a foreign land, you know, I could and she's going to the opera and she's wearing makeup. I could argue she could be royalty. So I could put a little tiara or yeah. Or something. There we go. Found the tiara shape. Took me a while to find the tiara shape. Sometimes you can't find the shape first go, you know, and you just have to kind of sketch out a bunch of different shapes until you find the shape you're looking for. So, put a little thing about tiaras. They're very delicate looking. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so yeah, and I'm thinking that's what she's gonna be. She's gonna be royalty from another land. So, thing is, I don't know how dresses work. Not really. You think someone who draws the Fae would know how to draw dresses, because all the Fae wear dresses. It's just how they do. So, and the whole makeup thing is probably going to make our job just a little bit different. And you might notice I'm drawing a different style every time. But you know what? I've never been a fan of really like, oh, this is this style or that is that style, you know? And give her some extra eyelashes on there because, you know, makeup. Because what it comes down to is like what you're doing is picking a set of rules to go by. Like the rules I used on this guy, you know, is different rules than what I'm using on this girl right here. So let's see. She's from a foreign land, so let's give her a sash because I find that people who wear sashes very exotic. Give her the poofy. Yeah, just I don't know what you call those, but it's what she's got. And you know what? Let's see here. Yeah, I don't know. I'm liking what I'm seeing. So, and don't worry, we'll go through and do better. We're going to do more than a sketch today. We're going to do a little bit more than that. We're going to go beyond sketching. We might even color. I might color this person. All right, let's see. I think we got enough room for one more prompt. So let's go one more time. Here we go. Jazza, what do you got for me now? Okay, but this one is really good. Here we go. A pianist that is half made of iron who has angelic wings. There we go. Now we're talking. That is what I'm talking about. That's a level of detail I can get behind. Just move you aside here. Make room for this pianist. Man. So he is going to be Majestico. That's how you pronounce that, right? Yeah. This is gonna be good. Man, I just... You gotta... I was losing faith here, you know? I mean, both these people, the early ones, first two, you can really just like, you know, it's like, you can interpret it as like this thing or the other thing, you know? But the level of strange is completely dependent on the person who's reading it and the artist and everything. But like this one, this third one right here, there's no mistaking that. You are going to have a weird, just flying colors with that one. Flying colors. Okay. Give them the weirdest, like, so story time. Yeah. Every time my sister enters my room, she makes the hand motion of slamming your hands down on a keyboard, and or you know, like the keys of like a piano, right? And she just goes dun 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 dun, and every time, and I don't know why she does it. I don't want her to really stop. I mean, it's like she has arrived. All right, so jeez, I'm gonna have my work cut out for me on the hand side of this thing. But you know what? Like, I'm gonna clean this up so it's easy to read later. Like, most people probably wouldn't clean up their sketches as much as I am, but sometimes, you know, I just need to clean this thing up so I can do this stuff. And most of this is going to be awesome because of all the extra details I'm going to be able to put in there. All this other stuff. Okay. And then I'm just, yeah, it's just, I think this one's going to be fun. Okay, he is like, yeah, give him a nice fancy jacket. Yeah. See, I'm sketching too hard again. See, I need to remember, don't sketch too hard, and you don't have to. That means you won't be sketching even harder, you know, later on. You know, give those fancy loopy buckles instead of the. Ooh, why not? Why not? We'll give them whatever they call these things. Yeah, I know fashion. I promise I do. Like I draw fashion all the time. Just look at that last picture I posted. Man, I am so sorry. I was supposed to like fancy up that, you know, hoverboard racers clothes, and I didn't. I didn't. And now I kind of want to go back. I won't do it in a video, but I kind of want to go back and just, you know, add those things and maybe repost that picture. I think I put it on Instagram. I'm not sure. If it's not on Instagram, then I'm going to put it on Instagram. Either or. Let's see. 20. Okay. So, but now we need to go through that process of making this guy half made out of iron, which is gonna be the fun part, to be honest. Alright, so here we go. I'm gonna start by putting a line down the middle because he's half made out of iron. Wait a minute, I just realized I could make any half of him made out of armor, like iron. I could make just his legs made out of iron, or his arms, you know. But he's made out of iron. And I know it didn't say make him a robot, you know, but it's what I think of when I, you know, think of someone made out of iron. I'm just like, oh, you know, it would be a, of course he's going to be a robot, right? Give him just the ye classic Data slick back. Whoosh. Data from Star Trek. Yeah. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Okay. So now let's get down here. Let's see here. Let's see here. Well, oddly enough, I'm going to be... Jeez, Jacob, settle down. Enhance! So I'm going to put these back into sections. Oddly enough, if I wasn't an idiot, or I wasn't an idiot. Like, let's call me a fool. If I wasn't a fool, I wouldn't have erased all those initial lines I had earlier. Because robots are, for moving parts and things, typically are pretty segmented. Let's give them some nice round knuckle parts. Yeah. Alright. And then we'll go from there. Whoops. I'm always clicking everything, aren't I? Let's see here. What is... I just got to check something. Headphones. Okay, yeah. Alright, so I'm thinking what we should do. Oh, hello. It was glitching out there for a little bit. So I'm gonna I am going to, I need to speak up. I am going to add like all these big old iron parts from here on out. Just, you know, give them some pants. Boots with the laces. Because, to be honest, ye old royal ways, there's just some styles that you don't like. And sometimes that is exactly what I'm liking this pianist. Let's see here. I'm just really digging it. Let's do this. Yeah. All right. I think that rocks. Okay, I'm just gonna go through here and add some more. We're gonna do some ink line in here. So we'll just do boop. Oh, I did it wrong again. See, I'm always making mistakes there. I'm always making mistakes. Okay, here we go. All right, and now we're gonna go over to. Let's do that. I'm feeling that a bit more. Okay. So I'm just going to get into inking these guys, because now, of course, you know, you might go, oh, hey, you know, well, let me start over. The thing is like there's several different ways you can do this that I am aware of, and as first thing I learned when getting into Photoshop is there are more than the ways that I think. For example, so I like using the fill tool, but to my knowledge, the fill tool gets pretty iffy. Like, it doesn't fill in everything when you use brushes like these with the feathered edge, right? Well, the thing about that is you don't like, well, here, like, the problem I run into it with is like I want more control, right? But having control, you give up control of a different kind. Yeah, let's just do that. So, like, if I say want to have like all this different like thickness and all that control and everything on my brush, it means I can't just use the fill tool and fill it in. I have to color it in manually. Now, my understanding is there's a lot of tricks you can do to like ease that, but the problem is I tried very hard. Well, not very hard. I tried marginally. Jeez, this is more black than red. I tried marginally to discover those methods, and the internet was giving me a hard time. So, you know, I'm gonna shrink this just a smidge because it is just getting way bigger than I want it to. Yeah, there we go. Probably should have done that a lot earlier. So, yeah, I'm thinking picking the red with this. See, this is one of the problems I run into when I draw that dark. Is when I change it to red, so I can see my black ink when I ink them, it doesn't work because they end up being so dark. So I shouldn't forget his socks. And it makes me miss things. Miss things I don't want to miss. So, this isn't, like, if I was going to rate the video we got right now, the one I'm recording right now and you're watching right now, if you got this far in the video, if I haven't bored you, is the fact that, you know, I'm not the best, like see this? This is all good and light. But I just drew too dark with this guy here. But now I lost my train of thought. Always going off and losing my train of thought. You know? Right now, though, because, you know, I'm not used to making YouTubes, right? That line didn't draw at all. Why didn't it? Yes, I'm not used to making YouTubes at all, and to train yourself to do it, the first thing you gotta do is start talking, and keep on talking, and don't ever stop talking. Because if you stop talking, that is what most YouTubers call dead air. Now, unless after a couple of episodes of this, we realize, oh, people don't really like my voice that much, and maybe I should do what some of these other artists are doing, and, you know, just, why not? Do the thing where you just play music and watch the drawing happen in, like, speed paint or whatever. And I thought I'd try this first, because the truth is I can shut up in any video in the future. But you know, when you start establishing yourself as someone who doesn't do that and then remove that, all of a sudden it's like, oh, this person's talking now. You know, one of them's, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, is additive versus subtractive. And I'm not sure if that makes any sense, but it's my feeling on that. Okay. And boom. Let's not forget to... Let's not forget to do the opera glasses here. Another thing is, I probably want to learn to speak up because, or, you know, I'll change it in the audio, but speaking up, because usually I'm in a conversation, I'm a pretty loud person, but when I'm just alone in a room, recording my voice, I forget I need to speak up because... because I'm not used to speaking to myself so much as maybe some other people are. Whoopsie. Shh! Don't tell anyone. This is the kind of stuff you want to avoid. You know, going back to what I said earlier about the rules. See here? 3 fingies and a thumb. Over here, 4 fingies and a thumb. So the thing is, because of that, you know, when you decide on a style, like something as simple as do your characters have 3 fingers or 2 fingers, You know, the rule is essentially if you're drawing like in comics like I do, you know, 4 fingers are good. You're safe on that. Unless, you know, you decide you don't want to do that. But the reason why they started doing 3 fingers in the first place is because it was easier or quicker to animate it. You know, you were skipping over a whole finger. So I have an option here. As we're not animating, I can either remove one of these fingers or add to these fingers. And I think it's going to be easier just to remove one of these fingers. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my little eraser here. Whoop. Let's see here. Now, see, that doesn't quite look right. So I'm going to go ahead, redirect that a bit. Now see that? None's the wiser. Nobody even saw it at all. Our dirty little mistakes. The thing is, oof, no, I just made it worse. That's because I'm doing it backwards. There we go. Alright, yeah, we figured it out. We solved the mystery. And what was I talking about? Oh yeah, just, you know, it goes back to those things I was saying earlier where people decide on rules. And, you know, as long as you follow those rules, you won't have any mistakes. Yeah. So, okay, that's her. Oh, I'm seeing some touch-up options here. Some things we can do. Oh, there we go. Alright, now let's come back to our last guy. Just going to start at the top here and work my way down. So, typically when I draw a character, I start with the head. And then from the head, that dictates the proportions of the body and everything. So, and you have to take the size, the real estate of the face into that. So, like if you're drawing a child, make their eyes larger, and if you're drawing an adult, make their eyes smaller, because we equate, just through perception, we equate that stuff with overall size. And the thing about that is, sorry, I'm getting distracted by my own needs here. Yeah, let's do that. So I keep on getting distracted, but you know, that's okay. Just going back to what I was saying earlier. Just make sure that you as long as you have rules, you can follow those rules really easy. No muss, no fuss. Oof. Why did I put that line there? That was wrong choice. Wrong choice. Okay. Maybe I should just follow my lines, huh? Jeez Louise. See, I'm still learning lessons. I'm teaching myself lessons right here, right now. Just follow your dumb lines, you silly dummy. Okay. did all of the work in the sketch. I don't need to do all that stuff, you know. I did all the stuff on the sketch. I don't need to do that here. I need to stop mumbling is what I need to do. I just mumble, mumble, mumble. Eventually I'll get out of the habit of mumbling, and then people can actually start paying attention to what I'm saying instead of going, what are you saying? What's he talking about? Why is he saying that thing? It's not... Speak up, darn it. Someday I'll speak up. Someday I will be loud enough on YouTube that people actually care about my opinion. Jeez. Can you imagine that? Someone actually caring about your opinion? Thing is, I've learned I'm starting to care less and less about other people's opinions. Caring about my opinions a lot more than other people's. I don't know if that's good or bad, to be honest. Because it might be just a bad habit that I'm developing. Or maybe it's actually like the most, you know, helpful habit that you can have. But you don't, you don't know how to use it correctly until you have enough wisdom to do it. You know what I mean? So, I'm either a hack or not. And who knows, maybe I'll just learn, oh, that first initial thought I had, meh, that was completely wrong. Okay, is this guy done? No, we need to draw his cushion chair. That's another thing about me, is I do not draw furniture. I say that. That's not really true. Anybody who read my old comic on the old DeviantArt page could tell you I drew a lot of furniture. More than anyone ever should draw. Okay, now these are our cleans. See, even in our cleans, you realize, oh, you missed a spot. Whoop. There we go. Let's see, am I seeing other spots missed? I'm just going to fill this thing in. There. All right. Let's see here. What if I, yeah. Yeah. I'm digging it. I'm digging what we got going on here. Yeah. Let's try this. What is he doing? He can't fill in that entire thing. There's too much. Quiet, you. I'll show you too much. All right. Oh, wow. I already made a mistake. Okay. This is what we're going to do. We're going to pretend like I didn't make any mistake at all. And we'll just... Whoops. Oh, yeah, see. One mistake leads into another mistake, which leads into another mistake. Just call me Dr. Mistake. Let's see. How am I feeling that skin tone? Yeah, that'll work. I like it. I like it. Alright. I'm digging this. So, actually, now that I'm coloring in, I probably want to go with a larger brush. Oh no! His mustache! Maybe the folks back at home will realize what mistake I made. Just a little bit like that. And so this guy's he's made out of iron. Iron. Yeah, just keep on keeping on. Drawing all this stuff. So, let's see here. Do. See, I'm running out of things to talk about because, well, now I'm just coloring it in. I guess that means I need to start talking about coloring things in now. So, you know, what I was saying earlier about the fill tool was essentially, you know, I like just, you know, drag and drop the colors that I want. And for some silly reason, like, I can't figure out how to do that in Photoshop because, like, it always has, like, these, like, the little gray space between the different, your ink lines and the colors. And the end result of it is, you know, you just, people tell me, oh, no, you can use the fill tool. You're just doing it wrong. And I'm like, okay, well, that's great. Could you tell me how to do it right? And they're like, let's go that. Yeah, I'm feeling this. Whoops. Whatever. All right. Matter of fact, I think we can get a little bit bigger on the brush now because how much space we're covering. And if I get some color out of the lines, I don't care. It's only place we should be worried about is when it comes to places that we already covered. And that's it. Because I can just grab my eraser and do this. Except for that's what happens. So, see, it wasn't worth it. The amount of real estate I bought with my trick wasn't worth what I got. Just wasn't worth it. So, you know, maybe I'm working in the wrong program. Like, maybe I should be using some other program outside of Photoshop at this point. I don't know if there's better programs out there, but somebody comment about that. Let's see here. Let's go this for this part. So, because one of the things that, okay, so the number one trick I've learned from drawing comics on the internet is go ahead and make mistakes. Nobody's going to notice. I know that's probably a weird thing for me to say, but honestly, there have been so many times. Like, I've drawn hundreds of panels, and you want to know how many people caught my mistakes? Zero. Well, there was that one time that person caught that one mistake, but you know what? The mistake was a spelling error. So, actually, I'm going to make that dark red. The mistake was a spelling error and not in the actual art. So, tra-la-la-la-la, you know? It's a big whoop. It did prompt me to get a spell checker, though. Paid that guy for a while. Until I learned how to write. You know, maybe someday I'll learn how to read, and then there will be no one to stand in my way. I'll just start eating all the other artists. You know, tell the artists, tell them all. You know, I'm coming for them. I'm coming to eat all the other artists, and when I do it, I'll consume all their artiness. Okay. pick a color. Let's go that, and then that. Well, that's one. All right, so we gotta put makeup on this girl. They'll never know. Actually, I take that back. I'm making an executive decision here. Yeah. See, this is what happens. You know, you don't take art classes, and then, you know, you're like me. You end up like me. You know, you just, oh, he doesn't know how to draw like fashion. Yep. That sounds right to me. That sounds right to me. I don't. It's not like I haven't tried. I have tried. It's just hard. Hey, so yeah, actually, no, I have a statement. Fashion is hard. So, you know, maybe we should just not make fun of all those people who are trying to set trends, you know? Because it's just like, oh, you made a weird dress, or you made a weird t-shirt. And it's just like, give him a break. He's trying to literally predict the future. You know? And that's hard. He's trying to figure out what everybody's going to like, rather than what they actually like. So, it's a hard job. Also, let's see here. Let's make... this might be a mistake, but you know what? I'm going to try it. Hey! Hey, that's not bad. Yeah, alright. Okay, cool. I think that's... I think that might be what they call color theory? I'm not sure. When colors look like they go good with each other? You know? I think that might be it. Okay. I'm actually liking the way this is turning out, but I gotta put makeup on this face, and man, I don't know makeup either. You know, it's just the things I'm learning today is all the things I don't know how to do. And I wouldn't have even tried to do them if it wasn't for that darn app that Jazza came out with. All the art games. If it wasn't for that thing, I would not be doing this. And usually I don't have problem with creativity or anything at all. But you know what? Tonight, I would have just drawn all the things that I usually draw. Oh, yeah. And you know what? Sometimes you gotta stretch your head out and make things that you don't usually make. And that's what I set out to do tonight. And you know what? I have zero regrets about that. Okay. Pinker? Should we go pinker? Yeah, alright. We're figuring it out. Hey. Is this working? This might be working. doesn't work very good on the edge, does it? Don't worry. We've got ways of dealing with that. Whoops. Don't call me crazy. It's not crazy. It's not. It's just, it's not. It's not crazy. Right? All right. See? And nobody was hurt. Oh, you know what? You know what? Something that just occurred to me. Well, there you go. Well, there you go. Yeah, she's wearing makeup. Okay, next thing. Back to the grade A, number 1. The first one we did. Now he's mad, so I'm going to go a little bit red. Well, that's not red at all. Why does it look different down here than it does up there? Is that right? This must be right. It feels right. This upset boy who's contemplating life, just thinking to himself, why do I have a top hat? Why do I have a top hat? Will anyone ever tell me? He'll probably never learn. Not as long as people keep on interrupting his thinking. That's probably why he's upset. It's people keep on interrupting him while he's trying to figure the universe out. He's just trying to figure out the universe. Here comes everybody just going, hey, what you thinking about, angry kid in a top hat? He's like, shut up. I'm thinking about the universe. I'm thinking about life. I'm thinking about... I don't know. Oh, that's too light. No. Ah, there we go. There's a proper toppy hat. There's a proper top hat. There it is. Let's see. Let's give this boy... Jeez, I'm slapping the colors on there now. I'm in the groove now. That's what happens. Jacob gets in the groove, and then all of a sudden it's just... Work gets sloppy. Sloppy Jacob. Alrighty. Oh. Well, I'm at it. Man, he looks so upset. I didn't realize it until just now. He is so upset. He is an upset child. Alright. I guess I should mention, by the way, this isn't sponsored by the Jazza app or anything. I think it's dumb that I have to point that out, but, you know, I was just using it. It's not really like... It did its job, though. It gave me prompts. Next time I'll ask other people for prompts. I'll send it on my TikTok or something. Let's give this... Yeah. There we go. Oof. It's way too big. There we go. I'm going to give that one more try. One more try. Alrighty. Well, there they are. And again, like, I was supposed to use the twisty thing. I keep on telling myself, you know, I can spin my page like this now. This is a new feature that, you know, my brother helped me set up. But, you know, I'm so used to not using it. So, All right, well, I guess I'm just going to sign this thing and call it a day. All right, well, thanks for watching, and I hope you learned something, because one thing I'm for sure did. I 100% learned. I need to speak up. I need to talk more. Or talk less. I mean, let me know what I should do. If I should just shut up and put some nice music in the background while I draw, let me know, because, you know, trying to figure out what an audience wants is not exactly the easiest thing to do, and it's usually a little bit hard. But so, of course, you guys can subscribe, you know, or, you know, if you really want to help me out, share this video with other people. Like, I don't even think I need that many. Like, I'm not gunning for subscribers so much at this point as I am just like, you know what, I want people that like my stuff to see my stuff and to share my stuff with people they like. So that's my goal at this point. If I'll let you guys know if my goals expand beyond that, but let's just take this one step at a time. All right, you all have a good night. Na, 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 na. Na, na.